Well, yeah, last game I bowled Sid Trivedi in the first over as a plan, and it worked. And then the horrible arm came out for a no ball. Then we went with an 8-1 field, and that worked. Tate got Voltati out, and the arm came out again, a no ball. So, they both worked too, but unfortunately with a no ball. So, we knew we had a tough week with those games on the road, and we played some disappointing cricket. Just basic errors. Maybe that was a lot of it was I just think we just got a bit away from our game plan and our strategy and our tactics and everything like that. We just got maybe a bit too clever, trying to outsmart ourselves a little bit maybe, but that's 2020, you've got to adapt and all that sort of stuff. And we know these conditions pretty well. Nice having, Sean Tate got three for 23 in the last game. Bowled beautifully, but unfortunately we couldn't find a spot for him in this side. We want to go back to Boda to strengthen our batting. And he bowled well. Johan's an all-round cricketer. When you got Watson and Bota in the side as two all-rounders, it gives you an option. And I've had one bad game. The rest have been pretty good. I've bowled pretty well in all the other games. So, if the internationals are doing well, that gives our generally pretty inexperienced Indians, besides Rahul Dravid, it gives them confidence when they go well. They walk a bit taller and things like that. But I think it was actually credit to our group. We had a couple of really honest chats with Jeremy Snape, who's been fantastic. He's put some leadership groups together, and we've put a few different things about what the Royals stand for, leadership groups. We've gone back to, we did give everyone their role before the tournament. We've enforced that again, just reminded them all of their role. So we just went back to sort of basics and the drawing board and said, rightio, what's our strategy? What's our plans? How do we play our best cricket? And we sort of stuck to that. But I think over all of that, there's a spirit in the side, which I said early. It's just really good. And, we didn't get too disheartened, but the losses really hurt. It really hurt the group. And I thought the way we responded here today was pretty emphatic, and I think showed a lot of character. And it was all credit to the whole squad, the backroom staff, leadership groups and everything, getting everybody up for this game. And I thought if we play with that intensity right from ball one, I'd like to think we're going to do pretty well in this tournament if we play like that all the time. I think if you look at 14 games, you're going to probably have one or two bad games. That's just the nature of the game. I think you're probably going to get outplayed once or twice. Just like when we played Kolkata here, Callis and Gambia. They played beautifully. We didn't do too much wrong. We tried, they were just too good for us that day. But it wasn't acceptable, our performance in Kolkata. And Kings 11, we played pretty poorly too. So we've had a couple of bad games. We might have another one somewhere around the track, but hopefully that's the start of a nice 10 days, which we addressed after Mohali game. We said this 10 days will define our tournament. And so the character they show to come out and play like this, I thought was fantastic. I think every game is tough. There's not too many easy games. Kochi today, we played pretty well. It's a pretty emphatic victory, that. It was a pretty comfortable win. They beat Mumbai. They beat all the top teams. So, as I said, anyone can beat anyone in this competition. I reckon around 13 to 14 points will probably get you in the finals. We're on 7? We're 7 now? So, we've got 7 games to go. If we can win 3 of those, we might be 50-50. If we win 4 out of those last 7, we'll definitely be in. And we've still got 4 more games at home, and we play here pretty well. So, although we're disappointed in that middle period, I still think we've done pretty well to this situation. We've had a couple of bad games on the road. We've got through the tough travelling thing, like 4 games in 7 days, and now we've got our 10-day break here with only 3 games all at home. So it's a nice stage of the tournament. You can't win the tournament in the first 7 games. You can lose it, but you can't win the tournament. It's all about this next 7 games, having the momentum at the right time heading into the finals, finding out what the best team is and all that sort of stuff. The first few games, you try a few things. Some things don't work, some things do. And I think we were lucky to come back here and address all those. Where have we gone right? Where have we gone wrong? I've maybe got a bit too... trying a little bit too much at times, but occasionally some of the other things I've tried have really worked. With a Bota up to 3 and all that. So I might have got a few things wrong, but I think I've got a few things right too. So I think we're in pretty good shape, but it is only 1 win. We're not getting carried away at all. It's about these next 2 games, Mumbai and I think Pune here. So a couple of tough games here coming up. And then Chennai a couple of times and Mumbai again. So we've got a tough game. But as I said, it doesn't really matter who you play. Like, look at the way we destroyed Kochi today. And, they thrashed Mumbai. So anyone can beat anyone.